Hello, this is Jennifer Hiraoka, the City Senior Manager, Internal Controls, and today I'm here to recommend that the City Council receive the 2021 Single Audit Report from the audit firm Edie and Payne and update on the corrective action plan from staff. First on today's agenda is to provide an update on the status of the corrective action plan. The last update was provided at the end of 2021. Next on the agenda will be to highlight the continued progress and commitment the City continues to make in the areas of strengthening our system of internal controls. You've seen this slide before. This slide details the corrective action plan status definitions. Today, the only definitions that apply to the current unresolved remaining corrective action plan items are in progress and complete. We are pleased to present that the three items that were in the to-be-tested status during our last update have moved to the complete after the corrective action that the City has put in place was reviewed by the Edie and Payne team. This next slide summarizes the results of the fiscal year 2021 single audit, which resulted in one additional finding and two previous findings remaining unresolved, and no material weaknesses. The new additional finding is the result of 15 findings and 2 concerns from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development when they identified during routine remote monitoring, which was conducted on a selection of Community Development Block or CDBG grants administered by the City during program years 2018 and 2019. Edie and Payne has summarized the HUD results into one finding for the report. Since 2015, the City has had a total of 186 audit findings, of which 159 were unique, non-repeat findings. The takeaway from this slide is that the City has made substantial progress and only has 3 unresolved findings. This slide takes us back in history so you can compare the corrective action plan status through October 2021, when we had 5 unresolved unique findings. The 3 findings that were tested by our auditors, Edie and Payne, are now complete were the notes receivable finding, the lease agreements finding, and the pensions plan finding. The corrective actions were put in place and implemented by the Housing Department, the Finance Department, and the Human Resources Payroll Department, respectively. The 3 outstanding remaining findings are all classified as in progress. For the CDBG HUD findings, the Housing Department continues to follow up with HUD in order to sufficiently complete its corrective action plan. City staff is in the process of updating the indirect cost allocation plan. The Finance Department is working with a consulting firm to help prepare the indirect cost allocation plan. For the Information Technology General Controls finding, the IT department is in the process of implementing policies and procedures to resolve this finding, and the updates will be provided to City Council via separate confidential written report. This slide shows a bar graph of the depiction of the unresolved audit findings. You will see that the corrective action plan status as of April 2022 is in light gray, and that there are no material weaknesses, 3 significant deficiencies, and no non-compliance or best practices. This slide highlights the progress the City continues to make towards strengthening our system of internal controls. Our new controller, Cesar Perfecto, started on April 18th. Next, the City adopted all 9 Internal Control Integrated Framework, or ICIF, policies as of December of last year. We plan to continue to look for opportunities to provide Finance and Governance Committee training on serving as Audit Committee. Finally, the ERP implementation is ongoing. We expect that numerous financial and process controls will be enhanced in conjunction with the Munis implementation. We will go live in October 2022. Lastly, that concludes our presentation. Our recommendation is that the City Council receive the 2021 single audit report from the firm Edie and Payne and the update on the corrective action plan from staff. Thank you.